today's video series, I'm going to show you guys how we can integrate our ADManager Plus application tool with our IT service management tool, ServiceDesk Plus. Let's get started. So once we perform this integration, our help desk engineers can perform AD related tasks directly from their ServiceDesk Plus login. They can create user, delete user, enable user, disable user, unlock, reset passwords, or modify user attributes and adding to a group or removing to a group. These are all the frequently done tasks which takes more time for an engineer to log in with multiple application or log in directly to the DC and perform those actions. So as and when a request comes in, they can quickly perform this AD related task directly. Let's see how we can enable the integration. So in the ServiceDesk Plus, once we log into the admin screen, we have an integration module. So in this module, we already see the integration enabled. Let me disable it and remove this integration. So we don't have any integration right now. Yeah. And likewise in ADManager, so go to log into the admin screen. We have an integration option where the application can be integrated with ServiceDesk Plus or ServiceNow or Zendesk or AD Self-Service Plus. Also, it can be integrated to the other database where we can perform automated user onboarding, offboarding, and modification task, and we can forward your AD events to Syslog or Splunk server. Right, let's start the integration part. So first and foremost thing is we need to log into the application with the technician who has the API key for communicating between these two application servers. So I've logged in as myself. Let me enable the ADManager Plus menu in the ServiceDesk Plus. Once I've enabled this, you guys should be able to see the menu up here. Click on this menu. It tells us that the menu has been enabled, but the application is not yet integrated. So let me go ahead and update the server details for our ADManager. ADMEAKL01 and provide the port number, and it's on HTTP port. Test and save the connection. So that now the integration has been updated. We have to make sure that the appropriate actions that we have and related to user creation or deletion or disable, please make sure the appropriate role has been selected and the templates are shared. If we don't have all roles or a particular role has been selected, then that particular engineer with the corresponding role, or I'm giving all role, so we can engineers, the technician can perform those tasks. And I'm choosing all templates. If not, we can go ahead and specify a particular user onboarding template. That'll be much easier. So we don't have to share all templates, but we can be more specific with a specific action. So I'm just simply selecting all templates and updating it. And on top of it, if we have to add or delete more fields, that can be done. If you have more additional fields, that can be added and it can be updated on that selected field template. So this will give more fields while creating a user account. So let's update this. So now the menu hasn't been updated. Let's go back to the ADManager and click on SDP. And in the service desk settings, we have the ITSM server hostname and ServiceDesk Plus server port number 7520. And I'm also enabling the tight integration with ServiceDesk Plus so that actions can be performed directly. So click on save, test connection and save, and we get an update successfully connected and updated. All right, so we logged in as a help desk technician. So we got a request that comes in, and based on the request or getting a phone call, so the requester is through. He wanted me to get an a user onboarded. So user create job, say, and he's provided an email with all the necessary details. So what I do, I get a ticket, I hang this case, pick up, I picked up this particular ticket. Now I need to go ahead and create a user named John. So I got the domain connected. I'm using the corresponding template. I'm using a system template. And let me go ahead and create John test AD user create. John AD user create. And let's go select a password and manage engine, probably STP, and I call him service delivery manager. It's John AD user create. Let's go ahead and create a user. So here you guys see that the application is performing the task, successfully created the user, and done. So the user has been created. So go ahead and provide a resolution. John created save, and the ticket has been closed in no time. Request type, so this request for a service. Yeah, perfect. I'm updating the resolution and the request has been resolved. So it's that simple. Once the integration is done, we can perform the task pretty real quick. Okay, we created a user and I don't want that user to be there. So let me go ahead and disable that user so that we can also make sure that the user John AD user create is there. Let me disable this user first. Yep, the user has been disabled now. And I also want this user to be deleted from this domain. So let's search for this. Select John AD user create and delete this user, and the user has been deleted successfully. We won't be able to see that user again. Let's check that out. So no search results, which means the user has been deleted from the Active Directory. Hope this session is helpful. If you guys have any questions, please don't hesitate to call us or email us at sales@manageengine.co.nz. Have a wonderful day. Bye-bye.